absolutely. You don't know about the coordination with the Palestinians, but the high level of the Israeli operation in this case, absolutely. It took just over 48 hours for these suspects to be apprehended. It is true that the Israeli forces are present in the area. All that is true. But we've seen past cases in which it took weeks. It took weeks to find terrorists such as these ones. The operation now very quickly. I think we can say from the fact that 6 people have been arrested, that they had some safe place to retreat from the effective use of automatic weapon. This was not a lone wolf attack. This is something pre-planned. Those people knew exactly where to stand, where to hide behind the bushes, right along the road that came from the dismantled settlement of Homesh. So this is not someone that just woke up in the morning, grabbed a knife from the kitchen and went to stab the first Jew that he finds. These are the lone wolf attacks. This is not the case. This is something pre-planned and not the first one we see in the past few weeks. So yes, the operation of the Israeli forces to catch these terrorists very quick, a very good operation, one that ended with no violence, with no casualties. So it indicates to that. It also, this whole incident indicates to the very high level of tension in the West Bank.
And certainly speaking to the level of coordination we're seeing here, this has been relatively rare in recent years to see such highly coordinated shooting ambushes, especially on the roads out there. Defense establishment responding, ramping up troop presence. What's the attitude and response by the defense establishment?
Yes. Road number 60, especially road number 60, which runs all along the West Bank from south to north, is a road used by both Palestinians and Jewish settlers. Therefore, there's a high level of friction there, and we're reporting this case because obviously this is a major terror incident with a person being killed, but stone throwing and even Molotov cocktails and so on. These are practically daily events in the West Bank, and therefore the presence of security forces is ramping up simply because there is a spike, there is a rise, a sharp rise in all kind of terror events, starting from stabbings and car rammings and stone throwing. All of those do not require the level of preparation or organizational preparations such as the shootings. These lone wolf attacks are taking place. These more sophisticated attacks are taking place, and therefore the Israeli security establishment understands that there's a need for a much stronger presence of security forces in the area.
Jonathan Regev, Defense Correspondent, thanks for breaking down the latest there. Again, some 6 at least, according to some reports, operatives arrested in the West Bank overnight by Israeli security forces.